Street School, an alternative education program that began in 1973 that promotes a learning environment that is more efficient than traditional school. To give a better understanding of what street school is and how it's different, the staff and students will show you a new perspective.
Jana Emerson, President and CEO of Street School. So Street School is an alternative high school, 9th through 12th grade in the Tulsa Public School District. It's a school that is all about forming relationships with students. Students can still earn their high school diploma with us, but our staff are really gifted at knowing what students need and making connections with them in the classroom. We are very careful in the teachers that we choose to teach here. We are very upfront and clear with teachers that are coming in and interviewing, that they're aware that their number one job is to form a relationship with a student in their classroom. So it's important that they are very skilled at the subject area that they teach, whether that be math or science or social studies. But the number one responsibility that I look for in teachers is someone who really enjoys working with teenagers.
You forgot the language.
Now that we have a better insight into what street school is and how they connect with students, let's hear the stories of the teachers.
Hi, I'm Dave Sherry. I'm the art teacher at Street School. I got a psychology degree at OSU, worked in youth shelters and group homes before I got into teaching about 17 years ago. For the most part, it's upbeat and positive, especially once students get to know me. Sometimes new students come in and they're like, I don't know about this guy. And it can take a little while to get used to my sense of humor and the way that I run my class. But a lot of times they'll look at the veteran students and realize, okay, this guy's not that bad.
It's a little warm out there. When we go outside, we're going to paint the bus parking area, just kind of stab into it and create that little kind of spotted effect.
And a lot of times you see a student come in and they're nervous, they're stressed, whatever baggage they're bringing in from whatever school programs they've been to in the past takes some time to realize, oh wait, I can just walk down the hall and not be worried about somebody about to jump out from behind a corner and shake me down for lunch money, and I can actually find people that you listen to that music too and you like that movie also, and they start to relax and let those barriers down and they can just be themselves.
Art is a very important subject. It instills creativity in students and encourages them to look at everything with an artistic view. But let's focus more academically with science, taught by Sam Martin.
My story, my educational background. So, as a kid, I loved snakes and reptiles and stuff, and I was always catching them. Went to college, got to spend some time working at a university, catching snakes for the museum there, and ended up going into a PhD program after that to do herpetology, because I thought I was going to spend my life being a biologist. And I had a lot of fun in grad school, a lot of work, but the most fun thing I did there actually was teaching. And so I was like, I want to be a teacher.
The selective pressure comes from your environment.
See, I didn't know it's
The dynamic between me and my students. I would say I'm a pretty casual teacher most of the time. I also bring a lot of chaotic energy to the classroom. I believe that you get old when you start acting old. And so I'm bouncing around, jumping around, being goofy, doing dad jokes all the time. I get a lot of groans, but I know that if they're groaning, they're awake. And if I can be consistently counted upon by my students to act that crazy way, they know what to expect when they come in the room, and that there's safety and comfort in that. Students who have trauma in their backgrounds or have had a tough life need consistency and need to know what to expect when they walk into a room. And so they're going to expect the unexpected in my room, but at least they're going to know what to expect. And I think that's the energy that I bring to street school. Chaotic, unpredictable.
You better not get on that ladder.
These teachers have experienced a lot in life and try to have a perspective as open as possible. But someone just as important as the teachers are the students they educate.
I am Emily. This is my second year at street school, and I am in 11th grade. Graduate next year, hopefully. So I had a rough childhood, parents in and out, addicted to drugs, and so I just basically quit my freshman year and just dropped out. And my cousin, two of my cousins actually, attended street school their high school years. And so I was talking to my cousin about high school one day, and she was like, oh, well, you should go for street school. Like, you know, you're failing, you're being bullied. Like, they don't put up with that stuff. Street school would be you would be a good candidate for street school. And so I did my works, and I put in an application for here, and I waited, and I waited, and I waited. And I got in the second session, and I've loved it ever since. I never knew what I was going to do in life until I came to street school, and now I can't wait to get out of here and graduate and be able to move on and help the lives of so many other kids that, you know, go through trauma and need that way out because no one will help them. So street school has guided me in ways that I thought I would never go. I had no future ahead of me until I came to street school, and I couldn't be more blessed that street school came to me.
Big dog.
Well, what's up?
Howdy.
Howdy. How are you?
I'm great.
You need to write your names on it. I'm getting video reviews with no names.
It is between the two of you, so. It is between the two of you. Come on.
My name is Mason Trujillo, and I'm an alumni of Tulsa Street School. I just say that my brother went to an alternative program, and he went to Bartlett Academy actually, and he graduated like earlier than he was supposed to. He was actually like completely failing, and so it inspired me, and I just realized that normal schools just weren't cutting it out for me. I just felt uncomfortable, a lot of conflicts, a lot of arguments, a lot of problems with teachers, and street school just seemed to push a more like teacher-friendly and general like protected environment, and so I thought it sounded great. A lot of people have graduated from street school. I mean, every day walking in and seeing just that wall of photos of graduated people, it's just so amazing because like you just realize like everyone at street school has had hard times and everyone's had bad times in life. I mean, there's people in there that have gone through a lot more than a lot of people I've seen. Like, I mean, high schoolers who can seen more and done more than adults, and just seeing so many of them get turned around from what's a bad school program into street school, that alternative that ultimately just like leads them to getting out and realizing like they can all do better. That's inspiring. I mean, at Memorial, almost daily, they were just fights. Fight there, fight there, fight there. Hey, you hear about the fight on the other side? Yep. At street school, it's just a way of being like, really, this is like a careful environment. It really does help students realize like, I shouldn't be fighting. It really incentivizes like just trying to talk. And I feel like there's instances where it gets real heated and they end up yelling, but I've never seen hands thrown. Me personally, I've never seen hands thrown at street school.
Street school isn't just an alternative school. They're a family. They care and support all of their children in any way they can.
If you could do it all again, if you could go back and say, I choose street school, redo everything, would you?
1,000%.
Absolutely, every time.
Oh, 100 times. 100 times over, absolutely.
Every time. I'd re-attend now,